will just sit on my TBR for a very long time like the rest of these books. You're welcome. Welcome back. Hello book besties, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today is a big old birthday book haul. And I just want to preface, I did not buy these all in a span of like one trip. I've collected these over the past couple months since my last book haul. There is a lot. I will not even lie to you right now. I have boxes still, I have some bags. It's gonna be a long one, so you know what? Sit back, grab a snack, grab a drink. Let's just hang out on my birthday. Make sure to follow all my socials down below, along with my Goodreads, names on wishlist if you want to check those out. Like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm sure there are going to be plenty of book hauls in the future. Reading and book buying are two different hobbies, so I like to indulge in both of them. And this is what we ended up with, so yeah, let's just get into it. I'm just gonna start from thrift stores and second-hand bookstores. The first one, I actually did this for a video. It was the ultimate book video or something like that. I went to a couple thrift stores around me and tried to see if I could find any books, and I did find one book, and that book was The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I don't know when I'll get to this. I think this is like potentially a love triangle, which is like not my favorite, but we'll see. And then I also wanted to burn my Virgo candle. I got this from Target. I don't think I can light this lighter up with one hand. I'm kind of nervous to put it all near my books. Behind my head, this might be a fire hazard. This next book, I also mentioned that video, and it's also related because it is another book by Mary E. Pearson. And when I saw this on Pango Books, I just knew I had to buy it. Dance of Thieves is my favorite book of this year, and maybe of all time. But the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, it's got these nice gold sprayed edges. I forgot what they call this, but yeah, I mean, this is just such a stunning edition. I love it so much, and I love that I'm able to display it on my bookshelf. The seller was so sweet. Excited about this, that I got my hands on this beautiful special edition, exclusive edition. It's my first one ever. These last 5 books are from another used bookstore that, oh my god, like I might go there all the time to buy books because they had so much in there. For the 2 fantasy books, I found these in the young adult section. Got Serpent and Dove by Shelby Maharin. I think I saw Sarah Caroli read this a few months back and she liked it. And I think it's like a marriage of convenience between a witch and a witch hunter. This is actually on my TBR for the month, and I'm actually very excited to get to it if I can. It just has like a little thing on the back. I don't really care. And then this other fantasy I've never heard of before. It's The Iron King by Julie. I don't want to butcher your last name, I'm sorry, you can see it. First book in the Iron Fae series. I think it's a series. There are a ton of books on this back. I have no idea what this is. All I know is that it's fantasy, and I read the Goodreads reviews and people seem to really like it. Intriguing to me, and I liked the cover. Who knows, what can I say? These next 3 are all by Lucy Score. Is Fall into Temptation, which just gives fall. I will definitely be reading this in the next few months. I don't remember what any of these are about. I think they're part of like some big small town romance series. The next 2 are Christmassy books. The Last Second Chance, I'm guessing is a second chance romance. And then The Mistletoe Kisses. Very excited to read these when their seasons come up. I love Lucy Score and just want to read all of her books. Alright, I don't even know where to start. Start with this stack, which you can't really see all of it, but it's from Target. This first book, actually, we like on the freaking corporation of Target. I noticed that Target, when I was walking by, put this out, and it's A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime of Monica Murphy, which I actually have my older copy right here. It got published. This old edition is freaking huge. And I was like, no, I want the smaller one, so I put this up on my Pango if you want to go buy it for me. One of the smaller traditionally published version, because I think all of them are traditionally published now. This is also my TBR for the month. I am really excited to read it, and this paperback is floppy compared to that brick of another one. So, and then we have the Assassin's Blade, which is either the first or the third book in the Door Glass series, depending on how you read it. This was the first for me. I read it and I was like, I need it. Bought the Assassin's Blade to add to my Sarah J Maas shelf. Next up, this was actually the last copy that we had at that moment, so I had to pick it up. It's a little bit damaged. It's Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I think I read this last month. The months are kind of blurring together, so I can't really remember, but I really liked it. It was like the same but different from her other two books. Yeah, I really did like this book. I definitely recommend you picking it up. I really have bought this book if I haven't even read the first one in like the companion series. No, but I know I'm gonna love the other one, and I love this author, so I had to buy it. And it's Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I guess it's kind of like the second book in the Part of Your World series. It's about her best friend or something for just nothing but amazing things. Yes, yours truly. Let's take a brief intermission to open a Target package. I know what all these books are from Target. Got Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas, and then Crown of Midnight, which for me, second book, which I've already read. Oh my god, the sticker, I want to cry. And I have to read this one next, which is Crown of Midnight. So this is the third book for me. Next up, we have This Woven Kingdom by Tara Mafi. The first book in her new series. Finished the Shadow Me series last month, I think. And whenever I do get to this, I'm very excited because I do really like the Shadow Me series. I love Tara Mafi's writing style. All right, next up, have the first book in the Calloway Sister series, which is Kiss the Sky. This is Connor and Rose's first book. You're like academic rivals. I just finished Addicted to You last month, so I'm able to start the Addicted to Calloway Sisters series whenever I get to it. Next up, which I will probably not get to this book for a very long time, but I have it for whenever I'm ready. But I bought House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J Maas, which is the first book in the Crescent City series. Listen, Sarah J Maas had a lot to say. She had like 800 pages worth of stuff to say. And I heard that the first 100 pages of this is just intense world building and people cry over it. I'm a little scared, okay? I'm a little bit scared. Maybe the first one read by the time the third book comes out in this series. I'm scared of commitment, and this is a big commitment. And then I have to read another probably like 800, 900 page book. Okay. I love you, Sarah, but we need to tone it down with the length of your books, girlfriend. You will just sit on my TBR for a very long time like the rest of these books. You're welcome. Listen, you're probably gonna be like, Keira, why did you buy this in August? It's a Christmas book. And I'm gonna be like, it was on sale. So I was gonna buy it. And it's Love Light Farms, which is the first book in this series. I was like, okay, you're on sale. I wanted to read this wintertime of last year. Two best friends fake date to reach their holiday happily ever after. Everybody really seems to like this. So during Christmas time, I am very excited to read this book. So I bought this because, you know what? Sue Me, Christmas in July. It's by Thread by Lucy Score. I have already read this book. I read this book, I think, back in like February. This is like a grumpy sunshine boss employee type thing. So it was a fun time. It was definitely a fun time. So I definitely recommend if you want to pick up a Lucy Score book. Also, slay to whoever put my books in our plastic bag thing just in case it rained. I don't remember the order I have to read these, but I think I have to read Heir of Fire? Question mark, and then Queen of Shadows, or Queen of Shadows, then Heir of Fire. I can't really remember. Third and fourth book? Something like that. In the Throne of Glass series. Alright, all we have is Amazon. Alright, first book we have is Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. It's just so cute. It's just like a academic rivals to lovers, I guess. Like high school romance. Not much to say. I just thought it was cute and I liked the book. And it was $8. We have The Infinity Between Us by N.S. Perkins. I read this summer. Really liked it. I read it on my Kindle and I was like, wait, why is this kind of good? Is it kind of like Love and Other Words and Every Summer After, with like the second chance romance between people who like grew up together in a beach house or a lake house, and then like something happened and then they have to come back together, and it's then and now timeline. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're all the same. Didn't give Every Summer After, so I was just like, okay, it's a win. And it's really, really short. I usually am not one for second chance romances, but this one did hit. And I love the cover. It's so summer. Arguably my favorite covers that I own. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. Gave this a 4-star. I read it on my Kindle and was like, I need this book in my possession. I love this cover. Really love the book. Short cowboy, small town romance book. Was it the most groundbreaking love story? No, but hit the way it needed to hit. I was obsessed with it. So yes, I just wanted, honestly, this cover on my shelf. Next up is a book that I've also already read. I wanted a physical copy of. It's Ghosted by J.M. Darthauer. Sarah Caroli read this book, loved it. I read this on my Kindle and I was like, I need the physical copy. Say second chance, romance, single mom. It was just like, oh my god, like it was so heart-wrenching, but like the child loves superheroes and she doesn't know that her favorite superhero is actually her dad, and it's just like, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. This is your sign to read it if you were like, I don't know if I want to pick this up. No, girl, like it's my birthday. My birthday present from you guys would be to read this book. First one, I kind of don't remember what's in each bag. Let's open. Stop, because I did not order this. Did someone order me a book? Oh my god, I might actually cry right now, guys. This has never happened to me. Happy birthday. This is highly anticipated read for me, and I look forward to hearing what you think of it. From JC. Bookmarked by JC. Go follow her, guys. She sent me a book. Oh my god, it's a hockey romance book. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm going to DM her. I will leave her on the screen. Go follow her. She's literally the sweetest person ever. My first piece of book mail. This is, I think I saw somebody read this recently, and it's like, she has to work for the team, and he's like an NHL player, and they like knew each other in high school. He falls first or something. But you know me, I love me a hockey romance book. Oh my god, she sent me a book. And I will definitely let you know how this book is when I get to it. Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is so nice. I wasn't expecting this. We have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. I read this last year, I believe, but I just wanted the paperback version because it was only in hardcover. It was like a reverse bodyguard romance where she is the bodyguard, and the cover is just so cute. We have another hockey romance, is Unravel Me by Becca Mack. This is the third book in the Playing for Keeps series. This is about Adam, which I loved Adam in the first book. I think this is either secret baby or like accidental pregnancy, something like that, which like I do not love, if we're being completely honest. But this is Adam. We can look past it for Adam Lockwood. There's 2 books. Part of a series, the Mason Jar series by Devoney Perry. The first one is The Birthday List, and then second one is Letters to Molly. I read this a couple months back, the beginning of the year. Oh my god, such an emotional duology. It was so good. Like, just need these really pretty flower covers because I was not feeling the man covers. I'm sorry. If you want a really good cry and a really good emotional book that are pretty short, read these. Read these books. 2 books I bought for Amazon Prime Day. I picked up this book called King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett Sinclair. I think it's the first book in some kind of fantasy series, and I think it was on my TBR, so I was like, I don't know, I'll give it a chance. Cover's really cool. Other one, I've heard many good things about this series. Stopover by T.L. Swan. I think this is like some like high society, like maybe rich billionaire people romance series. I'll get to this eventually when I'm feeling the Office romance vibe. Let's do another packagio. This is The Enforcer by Avery Keelan, another hockey romance book. I have no idea what this is about, but it's the first book in some series. Nate Richards was my first everything. First boyfriend, first time, first love, first heartbreak too. Second chance romance. Okay. Reckless by Elsie Silver. This is the fourth book in the Chestnut Springs series. This is about Theo. Rhett from the first book, I think, is like his bull riding coach or mentor or something like that. And it's a secret baby or something like that. This is actually Winter, who is Summer from the first book's like sister. Yeah, the fifth book is coming out in a few months, and I love that cover. Oh my god, that will be in a future book haul for sure. Speaking of Devaney Perry, we're going right back to her with Crimson River. Is, oh my god, fifth book in the Eden series. I don't know how many books we're up to now. This is about Lila and Vance. I honestly don't really remember. I think Lila's the one with the coffee shop. I'll probably get to this later in the fall time, so don't have to wait too long before starting Sable Peak in December. Okay, because we have more packages, we're just gonna open it. I don't know what this one is. Mile High by Liz Tom Ford, another hockey romance book. Yes, I've just heard nothing but good things, even about this like series so far. This is about Xanders and Stevie. Xanders is like a playboy hockey player, and Stevie is a flight attendant. I'm a little nervous though, because the book besties, Sarah and Destiny, both recently read this book, and I think they both DNF'd it, and I trust their opinions, I trust their book recs with my life at this point, so I'm a little scared. I'm entitled to have my own opinion, and therefore will give her a shot. King of Wrath, first book in the Kings of Sin series by Anna Huang. This is a marriage of convenience. I know that. Dante and Vivian, like whenever I want to pick up an Anna Huang book again, this will be the next one. Her books are so twisted, but I eat them up every time. Two, part of the same series. Hot Ass Flower, which is Reich and Daisy's romance story. Cannot wait to get to this. I want to read it like yesterday. Their story is going to be so interesting to me because of like the age gap. Reich just has a soft spot for her. It is so, oh my god, it's so adorable. And the next one I think that comes after that is Thrive. Is this Lily Lowe? Yes, this is Lily and Lowe's next book. Whenever I get to this, I have it. So let's just open her up. Oh my god, she is actually so big in person. This should be illegal for a romance book. Actually illegal. The cover is gorgeous though. This is Offside by Avery Keelan. The spine of this is pretty. This is a 600-page hockey romance book. I saw one TikTok on this months ago. I think she dates somebody from her ex's rival team, and that's all I know. I don't know when I'll get to this chunky boy, but I bought it, so I will have to read it eventually. All right, last book that is not in a package is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I did buy this a couple months back. I did a reading vlog on it. I will link it up there. 5 stars. I mean, it's so worth the hype. I pre-ordered Iron Flame for when it comes out. All right, last but not least, to end this video, this box has 3 books in it. I got 3 football romance books, which I usually do not read football romance books because I'm not the biggest football fan. I like the Patriots. I wanted to try out some football romance books, read these in the fall. First Down by Grace Riley, first book in Beyond the Play series. I've heard stuff about Breakaway, which is the hockey book, the second one in this series. That's honestly why I bought this, so I could read this book and then get to Breakaway. It's short. She is like a photographer, possibly for the football team, and they fall in love. I don't know, tutoring the next star quarterback. It's kind of giving The Deal by Elle Kennedy. Next up, I've heard a lot about this book, and it's Blindside by Candy Steiner. I've not read anything from Candy Steiner ever, so this will be my first book. I think technically this is the second book in the Red Zone series. I think this is fake dating because he wants his like ex jealous, and I think she wants somebody to notice her. And the last and final book in this massive big old birthday book haul is Midnight Kisses by Jenny Benedict. Also a chunky book. I have heard that this is just smut. Greta and Otis. Okay, it's giving 95-year-old couple. I think she is the football coach's daughter and he's a football player, so it's like forbidden romance aspect. I don't know, I just think this cover is freaking gorgeous. I mean, wow. Whenever I get to it, hopefully I like it. Guys, I honestly don't know how many books that was, and let me reiterate, this is over the past couple months. I did not just buy this all in a spur of like a couple days because it was my birthday. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a lot of books now on my physical TBR, and I gotta find places to put them. Thank you to JC again for sending me a book. I was not even expecting that, and I will DM you after this video and thank you. There will not be another book haul for a little while. I might do like one more at the end of the year. Make sure to follow all my socials down below, along with my Goodreads, Amazon wishlist. Like, comment, and subscribe to stick around. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!